Hi, welcome to this week's interruption. It's been quite a while since I've put something out. Hope I haven't lost any of you, but just a couple questions. Are you tired? Are you feeling weak? Maybe weary? Are you feeling run down because life or the situations in life have kind of overwhelmed you? You know, in life it's crucial to acknowledge that weariness may creep in. However, it's equally important to understand you can be strong even amidst your weakness. The solution is not in striving to be strong, not on your own, but resting in God's strength. When He is your source of strength, He will equip you to endure the trials that come your way. The key to receiving God's strength during life's adversities is waiting and hoping. In those acts, you unlock the provisions required to navigate all of life's challenges. You know, by cultivating a patient and hopeful spirit, you tap into the spring of resilience and fortitude that God has for you. Now, this enables you to overcome any obstacle that may arise. You can rest assured, in God's strength, you will discover all you need to be strong in the face of life's adversities. Wherever you are today, don't stop hoping in the Lord, for that is the only way to renew your strength. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." So much of our Christian walk is an oxymoron. I'm talking about, for example, you don't work to earn your salvation. You receive it as a gift by grace. You lose your life by trying to keep it, but you gain life when you lose it. Our experience as believers should be contrary to everything the world tells us. We know that. But when we come to this verse in Isaiah 40:31, we see another oxymoron. Here we find strength not in striving, but in waiting, trusting, and hoping in the Lord. Again, this goes against what we would normally associate with finding strength. Now, the key to this verse is wrapped around the idea of hoping in the Lord. Everything else that happens in this verse flows from that hope. This is what we call a cause and effect verse. The word for hope used here is in the Hebrew is a word that speaks of anticipation. The one who is hoping or waiting on the Lord, which is used in other translations, is doing so with an expectation of God's response. Now, some of the other translations, the Amplified Bible says like this: "But those who wait for the Lord, who expect, look for, and hope in Him, will gain new strength and renew their power. They will lift up their wings and rise up close to God like eagles, rising towards the sun. They will run and not become weary. They will walk and not grow tired." The Message Bible says it like this: "But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't get tired. They walk and don't lag behind." The ones who hope in the Lord are believing God will come through. That becomes the source of their hope and the reason they can wait with confidence. Now, I just want to kind of leave you with three things: focus, faith, and fortitude. Focus. Hoping in the Lord takes the focus off your situation and places it on the Lord. When you choose to hope in the Lord, the lens through which you view your circumstances shifts. Instead of looking around, you redirect your attention from the challenges you face onto God's boundless power and His unwavering love. Hoping in the Lord is really an act of surrender. Where you recognize the Lord is greater than any situation, any worry, or any anxiety that you may experience. Now, faith. Faith, hoping in the Lord, gives you an assurance that produces renewed strength. When you look at what Isaiah 40:31 means, we know that hope gives you an assurance that infuses with your renewed strength. This assurance stems from God's faithfulness and the fact that He will be with you through every single trial and tribulation. Placing your hope in Him allows you to tap into a wellspring of strength, peace, and reassurance. This helps to remind you that even amidst the storms of life, you are never alone. However, you can only experience this strength through hoping and waiting, not by worrying and being anxious. And then finally, fortitude. Hoping in the Lord motivates you to keep going. This third thing, hoping in the Lord will hoping in the Lord will do is it will give you this fortitude to keep moving forward. That was a mouthful. But it does. It keeps you going forward. You can keep going because you know exactly that eventually God is going to come through. No matter what your situation, this will allow you to persevere, even in the face of adversity. It is through this assurance that we find the courage to face challenges head on, knowing that His strength is made perfect in our weakness. Something to think about. Till next time.